Unveiled the iPad 2, but the battle over computer tablets is heating up because other companies are out with their versions as well. What everyone wants to know, will Steve Jobs make an appearance today on This American Morning?
I'm losing my balance on the tightrope. Tell me please, tell me please, tell me please, tell me please, if I ever feel better.
Okay, see this?
Yeah.
Just throw it in the garbage because they have a new one, and it's apparently much better. This is my iPad, but the new one.
And what's going to be new and better about it? I mean, how could, listening to you talk about this for a year? Is a year you've had this? I can't imagine it could get better.
I know you have one too. I guess you just don't break it out as much as I do. But listen, the new one is supposed to have a camera, perhaps two cameras, smaller, lighter, more operating systems, dueling operating systems, so you can do more. So is it worth it to run out and buy? And what about some of the other competing tablets that are trying to vie for this share of the market? Joining us is Jonathan Geller. He's a founder and editor-in-chief of Boy Genius Report at BGR.com. Good to see you this morning.
Thank you so much.
We're teasing a lot, but you did actually get to see some leaked photos of the iPad 2. What's going to make it so much better this next generation?
It's dramatically thinner. I mean, 40% thinner, I'd say. It's very, very thin, has beautiful tapered edges, has a bigger speaker. It will definitely have two cameras, so front-facing and a rear.
So for FaceTime, and then also to take pictures. Because a lot of people complain, why the heck did they make this first one without a camera?
I think they just couldn't get it right in time, but now I think all the ducks are in the row, so it'll definitely be an iPad 2.
Okay, so now you've got a few things in front of you. We always bring up the example of the fact that there were music players, digital music players, in some cases that had more features than an iPod did, and they were less expensive and they had more capacity, but they never really took the iPod on. Will these other tablets take on the iPad?
You know, it's hard to crack the code. I mean, there's these three competitors that most of them aren't out. They're very, very, very solid tablets.
Take us through them. You have the Motorola's.
This thing here, you know what's cool about this? I don't know which one this is and what order you were going to go in, but I think this is
very portable.
You have to work it a little bit. Okay, well, in theory, if I rehearsed this, I would have been able to stick it into my jacket pocket.
Good try, though. I get what you were saying. I get where you were going with it. This is the smallest of them. This one's the BlackBerry?
It is. It's the BlackBerry Playbook. It's brand new. It's their first tablet from BlackBerry, and it's business ready. It'll integrate with your corporate email, your personal email. It's a really beautiful product.
I love that you said it's corporate ready, and there's a picture of Elmo right there. But
sometimes you have to have some fun or some applications.
But does it handle as well? I guess one of the things people always talk about is the ease of use.
It's very smooth. They've done a great job with it. It's not out yet. It should be out probably end of this month, early next month.
How much is it?
It'll be competitively priced.
Nice. We don't want to give you all the news here.
Exactly.
All right, what else you got that's good?
This is a Motorola Xoom. It just came out for Verizon. And it is it's okay. Upgradable to 4G for free, so it'll run on Verizon's 4G network. It's extremely fast. Runs Google's latest operating system, and it's really cool. I mean, you can flip through all your different screens. You can go through the browser. You can pull up a site very, very quickly. And again, this is the #1 competitor to the iPad right now from Google.
Can you tell us how much that one's going to be?
This is actually more expensive than the iPad and probably the second iPad. $600 without contract. For the Wi-Fi version.
And what's the third one you have? Meanwhile, I'm going to still try and put this in my
Absolutely. This is the G Slate from T-Mobile and LG. And this is going to be out probably, again, end of this month, next month. What's really cool is it's smaller than the Xoom. It's definitely more portable, thinner.
Yeah, these are, they're almost the same, but it's just a little bit lighter.
It's lighter, it has a smaller screen. It's really cool because it has 3D camera. So you can take 3D video. If you have a 3D TV, you can play that back. And again, there's these great apps. Obviously, the CNN app. It runs Android, so it's very, very, very solid.
What's your general take? If you've got a few $100 and you want one of these things, what's your thought?
I mean, definitely wait for today. See what happens with the iPad announcement. I really like the Playbook. It's a really compelling product. But these are also good choices. They're just maybe a little bit confusing for consumers.
I've been trying the whole time you've been talking. I've been trying to get this into my pocket, and I wasn't able to.
Just face it, it's not going to happen. So I think you should stick with your phone or get a bigger suit. Yeah. The other question is, if you already have an iPad, do you need to run out and buy the iPad too? If you're one of the the tech geeks that always has to have the
what Karen is looking for is permission to go out and buy the iPad 2.
It'll be a great product. There are rumors that there might be an iPad 3 by the holidays, though. So.
That's just insulting.
Yeah.
You use it so much, you could justify owning it for 8 months.
That's right.
Absolutely.
I got this August 26, 2010, so...
Yeah,
it's a couple months. doesn't matter.
All right,
Good
well,
to see you.
Thanks for
Thanks
showing
so
us
much.
all of these. It'll be interesting to see because, as we said, you know, people panned this at the beginning, or at least tried to make fun of it a little bit, and now they've sold 14 million plus and
They're on a
counting.
roll.
So we'll see what happens. Jonathan Geller with BoyGeniusReport.com. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So is iPad